So this is what it does with the macOS 8.0 floppy disk install disk 1. Just sits here. Doesn't do anything else. Just sits here. Here's the beast I've been struggling with. Power Macintosh 8600/300. Except it turns out that it has a Sonnet G4 upgrade card inside. Originally installed on it, it had macOS 9.1 along with some version of macOS 10 I never found out, and on another hard drive I think I saw it had macOS 10 Server 10.3. It had about 550 megabytes of RAM. I took out a bunch because that's what some people recommended. I cannot get this thing to boot into anything anymore. I'll see if I can show you what happens if I try to boot it from the 7.6 install floppy. This thing absolutely will not let go of the floppy disk now. Like before, it did a thing where it would just spit it out randomly because, you know, just kind of did that. But now it's holding on to it for dear life. I don't really know why, and I don't know enough about these old Macs to get it to eject. I tried holding down the mouse button and nothing works. It's very happy with it, unfortunately for me. I think it's confused. It's still happy, but the disk is out. So here goes, you probably can't even read it, but it's the install me first floppy from 7.6. This thing originally came with 7.6.1, and they don't make a floppy starter for that, or at least I haven't found one online. Only 7.6. See, there it goes, spits it right back out for no reason. It doesn't like it this time. Put it in to begin with, then turn it on. And I guess it still doesn't like it, so I guess I'm writing another one. I have this whole support setup set up so that I can try to figure this out, but nothing is happening. I've got my MacBook Pro right there, my PowerBook G3 just in case, and more floppy disks than I know what to do with. I've tried this pre-G3 Apple Diagnostics disk. It won't boot from a CD. Tried 9.1, which was installed on it, won't boot from CD. I have a 7.6.1 disk just in case it ever decided to boot up so that we could install that, but nope, won't boot from anything really. All that's left is to get it to write to the floppy and try it out, see if I can recreate the issues it was having earlier. Okay, all done. Fresh floppy. It's coming on. Happy Mac. It's happy this time. Same disk image I used before. And we get this. I have no idea how to do that. Also, the ball mouse needs cleaned. I just got it and it's issues. And just for fun, here's disk tools for OS 8.0 PowerPC disk. This is the only other thing I've gotten it to boot into. And it's not really, I mean, it's happy now, but it won't be happy for much longer. I mean, it seems rather promising, but it does some weird things. We'll see what variety of weird things we get this time. Okay, looks like it's getting us this far. We have a mouse cursor. Watch returns. Mouse cursor. Farthest it's gotten. Disk tools 2. Usually, for whatever reason, the trash can appears right in the middle of the screen. And this is as far as it's gotten in a long time. And there are the drives. There's old stuff and there's eDrive. If I was able to, I'd go in and change the startup disk, but I can't because it's not a thing that exists. Will it even let us do anything? Looks like it might. Where have all my files gone? That's a good question. They are missing. Oh, and usually something like this happens. Find error type 10. Spits the dang thing out. See what we can get the second time. Here's the other thing it's been doing. Corrupted mouse cursor. Too close. I don't know why it does this. Don't remember if the desktop actually loads afterward, or I mean, it's doing things. Back to the corrupted mouse cursor there in the corner. And it's clicking away. Disk tools 2 appears there. Wonder what happens if we even run disk tools. I haven't even gotten that far. Mouse cursor will not move. Desktop does appear to be mostly normal. Apple symbol is gone. We put the CD in, what will happen? Just wonder if it'll show up. It's trying. Doesn't show up. Spit it back out. And it's just kind of, you know, stuck here. The mouse still does nothing. Thought we might also take this time to take a look inside the machine. Here's the inside of the side panel, featuring a fan, big old power supply, SCSI hard drive up there. I pulled it out and checked on it. It's 9 gigabytes. From the top to the bottom we have a floppy drive. I took this panel off along with the shield, and it turned out that there is a CD-ROM drive in there. Probably the original one. The second optical drive is a DVD-ROM drive. Last bay is occupied by a zip drive. I assume zip 100. A Max Store 120 gigabyte drive. Not sure if it's IDE or SCSI. I'm really not sure. The SCSI on this looks awfully a lot like IDE. Here it is, lifted out. You can see the CPU card there in the purple. Connector for the capture card. I also have an Ethernet card and a VGA card installed. There's the RAM. I took out several sticks on recommendation on Facebook. And at least it's not throwing me an error about Apple CD-ROM drive being an illegal action, because that's what it was telling me before. So there it is. There's my Power Macintosh 8600 that is currently non-functioning. Any advice would be appreciated. I mean, I bought a keyboard and mouse for this thing, so I'd like it to be in working order. And like I said before, it won't boot from CD, so I'm pretty much out of luck. Unless somewhere there's a way to install something on this that I am unfamiliar with.